All right, so we're going to prove the median length formula, which states that the length of the median in terms of the sides of the triangle below is, the median squared, right, is equal to, so the median squared is equal to a squared plus c squared divided by 2 minus b squared over 4. All right, so what we can do here is we can do the law of cosines to get m squared, right? So let's look at this triangle here, this blue triangle. So we know by law of cosines, so by law of cosines, we have that. So let me scoot down. M squared. So m squared is equal to a squared plus, so since this whole length is b, and this piece of the blue triangle is half of b, because this is the median, right? So this would be half of b squared minus 2a times 1/2 b cosine, and the angle associated with m is c. All right, so let's go ahead and simplify this. So this will be m squared is equal to a squared plus, so this will be 1/2 times 1/2 is 1/4, and then b times b is b squared, so this will be b squared over 4 minus 2 times 1/2 is just 1, so this will be reduced to minus ab cosine of c. All right, so at least we have the m squared, and we have something that resembles that b squared over 4, right, with the positive, but we need to get rid of this cosine c, right? So this is when I'm going to look at the entire triangle, okay? Because I also need c squared, so I need to use the law of cosines to get that c squared, right? So let's go ahead and do by law of cosines, we have c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared minus 2 ab cosine of c. So that's in terms of the entire triangle, the red one, and of course c associates with angle c, right? And then what I'm going to do is, to get rid of this cosine up here, I'm going to solve for cosine of c down here and substitute that in there. So this implies, so let's see, if I wanted to move cosine here, this would be 2ab cosine c, if I add 2ab cosine c to both sides, and that's going to be equal to, so this would be a squared plus b squared minus c squared, right? And so then I'm going to divide both sides by 2ab to get cosine of c is equal to a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab. So that's what cosine is, right? So this, of course, implies that m squared is equal to a squared plus b squared over 4 minus ab, and then times, right, a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2ab, right? Now, of course, this gives me m squared is equal to a squared plus b squared over 4, and then ab divided by ab, that turns into 1. So we're left with minus a squared plus b squared minus c squared all over 2. So now I'm going to distribute this negative to the numerator. So over here, this gives me m squared is equal to a squared plus b squared over 4 plus negative a squared minus b squared plus c squared, all over 2. All right, so now I'm going to go ahead and separate these. So this will be m squared is equal to a squared plus b squared over 4 minus a squared over 2 minus b squared over 2, and then plus c squared over 2. All right, so what this gives me is I have to get a common denominator here. So m squared is equal to 2a squared over 2 minus a squared over 2. And then a common denominator here would be plus b squared over 4 minus 2b squared over 4. And then plus c squared over 2. All right, so this means that m squared, so 2a squared minus a squared is just going to be a squared over 2, and then plus c squared over 2. And then over here, this is the one where it doesn't have a 2 in the denominator, right? So b squared minus 2b squared would be minus b squared over 4. Since these are a common denominator, this implies that m squared is equal to a squared plus c squared over 2 minus b squared over 4. All right, and as you can see here, this is exactly what we wanted to prove. We wanted to prove that m squared is equal to a squared plus c squared over 2 minus b squared over 4. So the median length squared is equal to this. And that is our proof.